Yeah. Where's Joe?
On any given Sunday, if you travel around the Sacramento area, you can find soccer games being played. One club had a hand in starting it all. It was 60 years ago when a small group of men, led by Freddie Grosclose, got together to form a club that would make Sacramento history. Later, 21 members of the soccer club were admitted into membership of the Sacramento Verein. Ferdinand Morant remembers helping organize the team with Freddie.
I talked to Freddie's father, Otto. He was already a member of the Verein, and we needed a sponsor. So with the sponsor of Otto Grosclose, we were able to join the Verein. We had German, like Czechoslovakian, Yugoslavian, Italian, all nationalities, whatever they could find to make a team. And I was the first president. I took over, and I said, we got to have a vice president, a secretary, we have to have a treasurer, etc., all down the line to the manager. We had an A team and a B team, but they never win. They didn't want to win. And I talked to Freddie, and he says, Ferdinand, don't be so upset. It's just a fun game, don't be like that. No, I said, that's not, we got such good players here, we can do better than that. We started out much better. In 1962, I think we got the first City Cup already. And we never had a City Cup before or anything. We were always second, third place, It started out real good already. And we kept on going.
My brother took me to Freddie's house on Tuesday, and Freddie's mom had made a pea soup. And so we had pea soup, and Freddie came with a form, and he filled it out, and he said, sign here, that is that you join our club. The whole group of us joined the Verein in 1960. And we found a home, and it really boosted the club financially. The Verein were all old members. Here come 20 young guys, and we did our work, and we succeeded. For a long time, we were the team to beat in Sacramento.
The soccer club was already started, and in 1960, the old people, our parents, in other words, they said, you guys go into the bars too much and spend too much money. You find yourself a home, and you're going to have a good home at the Verein and join the Verein. And we started the club at Grosclose's, his house, his bedroom. His mother came in one time, and many times in his room, and his room was about 8 by 8, and there were 15 guys of us in there smoking like hell. Everybody was smoking. She opened up the door, brought us some drinks, opened up the door. Oh God, she says, what a smoke. Well, don't you guys quit smoking? It's bad for your health. Yeah, we all know that. Forget it.
My dad loved playing for Verein. My dad loved soccer. He loved playing for Verein. He loved being part of this club. It was something special, actually, to make the team when I was so young and play next to my dad. That was really special. Plus, the added bonus of playing with people like Franz Edelmeyer and Reinhard Seinfertitz and Tony Rosales, Alan Dalton, Frank Dale. They were all great players. And all of a sudden, I'm 16 and I'm playing right next to them. It was a thrill. We won the league championship. We won the state cup. I thought that was supposed to happen every year. It never did. Not once.
We laid the foundation. We laid the foundation for the soccer club, for the section of the soccer club. And it's here today, it's so big, I don't know how many teams they got.
I don't know, how many teams do we have now? 7, 8? Somewhere 12? 12 teams. So that's incredible. When I first started playing, we had 2 teams, an A team and a B team.
I think the best way to describe the Turnverein in soccer terms is it's not about a team, it's about a club. It harkens back to the way soccer exists in Europe, where clubs are the basis for the teams that play. Clubs are connected with the towns and the cities that they reside in, and it speaks to a longer heritage beyond just what happens on the field, and a stronger connection between the community and the team and the players.
2, 3.
Well, we're well respected. I mean, you can talk to any of the remaining clubs that are still active, and we're probably the best organized last remaining club in California. I mean, again, there's a lot of teams out there, but there's not another club in the SASL. And so we can offer a lot of things that the other clubs don't. And the social aspect, as everybody keeps saying, is the big aspect, and it's true.
That's always been a big, very big part of this soccer club. It's a social club. Otherwise, it wouldn't be any fun. I mean, seriously.
There's hundreds of teams, but truly, I believe there's only one club in our area, and that's the Turnverein, and it's really unique and really special.
The early years of Turnverein through the 70s and into the 80s, it was all family. That's what it was about. I mean, you came with your family. You didn't just show up with your boots. Sunday was soccer day. You'd come down to the Turnverein, hook up in the morning, carpool out to your game, play your game, have a beverage, come back here, party, eat dinner, and a 12-hour day. And it was just great.
I grew up in a playpen on the sidelines of soccer fields with a soccer ball in my hands. Didn't care really about the soccer. We just cared about, oh, it's Sunday and we're getting drug out to these soccer games, and oh great, I get to see Mikey Trueblood and I get to see Mikey Krieger and Joey Montalvo, and like those were my buddies. And so we would just go out and run around. You know, I just know my whole life was soccer growing up. That's what we did on Sunday. So other people go to church. We went out to Miller Park. We went out to Southside Park.
It was a way of life. I didn't know anything different. Saturday, I played soccer. My dad coached me. Sunday, I rooted my dad on the soccer field while he played soccer. And that was a good connection for me and my dad, and being able to continue that. And now he comes and watches me play, and when he was playing in the over 50s, I would be going there. That was my weekend, and that is my weekend. I was born into it. My grandfather, my Opa, started playing in 1960, Eric Krieger. My Opa has been the president of the soccer club, the president of the main club, captain of one of the teams. My father, during the 90s, was the soccer club president. And then me, I've been playing since 2012 on an open team. Now I have a son who was born in April, so just over 4.5 months, and he is now going to be the 4th generation.
From someone who grew up outside this organization and coming to it, I was welcomed with open arms, and that's what I really appreciate. I remember coming down here the first night, I met Freddie Grosclose. He was sitting at his usual spot at the last table, and I introduced myself to him and told him where I was from, and he said, "Oh, do you know so-and-so from Fresno?" I said, "Well, yeah, actually I do." He goes, "Oh, he and I were best friends." And so Freddie and I formed a little connection early on, and that grew within the club.
I know players that I've known since I was a teenager that are still playing with me today, and that love for the club, the love for the game, and the friendships that you make keep us all together. So I've known people here for generations, are coming back. You don't have to be a great soccer player to be a part of our club. In fact, we have a lot of people that aren't, but myself included. but we have a good time, and we're very accepting of everyone, and we want to have as many people join us as we can. And I think so much of us understand that playing keeps you young, and we do feel young. And if you come out and watch us even in the old division, we still act like kids a lot of the time.
So officially, I was the first woman to join the Sacramento Verein Soccer Club. So this would have been February, March 2004, and found a team. And we got sponsored, even though we had no credibility whatsoever. More and more girls that were playing for other teams started joining our club and playing for our team, and we put on great Halloween parties. We started bartending at the Oktoberfest and the Buck Beer Fest. So we just immediately brought in probably 20 gals that wanted to be part of the club. But yes, I would say, historically speaking, our women's teams have done Verein proud.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
I'm very proud to have been elected the president of this club. It's quite an honor, and I do feel a responsibility because of the stature of this club over the years to maintain and to work to try to improve this club. We have so much going on here that it's great to be part of that, and I'm glad I've had a chance to hopefully contribute a little bit.
The Verein Soccer Club means so much to me. I mean, I'm sitting actually where I got married. I was standing here a year and a half ago. It's a part of me. It's tattooed on my arm, just because of everything it means and how I try to embody what you have this club, and I try to portray humanly what that club means and to get more people to join. The team that I run at right now is FC Grosclose. Grosclose was named after Freddie Grosclose, the founder, who was my Opa's great friend. Freddie Grosclose, after my Opa passed away, donated a cup or a trophy that started the Krieger Cup. And the Krieger Cup is named in memory of my grandfather, or my Opa. So every single year we have that, and we honor my Opa and the foundings of the club. So and the team. So I mean, it's the way of life for me.
I'm very proud of it. Yes, I let everybody know I'm a member of the Sacramento Verein. Of course, my son, he's special, and my grandson naturally, and I'm proud that they followed in my steps.
We have teams from 18-year-olds all the way to over 60 division teams. We have men, women, we have grandchildren of some of the founding members who are playing. So it's that, plus all the social aspects, all our activities, Christmas parties, barbecues. We have our own club room where we have a monthly meeting. So there's so much more than just soccer.
You want to come play for Verein because it's just more than just that 2 hours on a Sunday that you're playing soccer. It's those connections. It's the long-lasting relationships that you'll build, and take a step down into our club, our trophy room, our clubhouse, and see the rich history of what the Verein actually means from 1980 or 1958 on, and it's only going to continue to grow.
There would be no other club that I would want to play for. I mean, there was no club that I ever wanted to play for other than the Verein.
There's no other words to describe it other than a fabulous history. You look around the room with all the trophies, the Krieger Cup, Wonderpokal trophies, State Cup trophies. I mean, I wasn't a part of a lot of this stuff, but it's just great to be in that group. You know, I play for Verein, and people around the soccer community in this city know that that's a respected person.
It's just such a part of who I am growing up, and who I've become, and just being a part of what the Verein is, and the camaraderie and the family. It's really a family thing. Somehow I've become the Mrs. Claus at our Christmas party. I work the crab feed, which is one of our biggest fundraiser, really. And it's tough work, but I enjoy doing it. It's a challenge, but I'm so well supported. So many people who are involved in this club are just really quality people who are, you know, wanting the best for the club and the club members, but even wanting to expand and bring soccer and do what we can to help promote soccer and community throughout our region is amazing.
You know, I think the fact that we're celebrating a 60th anniversary is indicative of how unique and how special we are as a club. There aren't many clubs in the United States that can reference, you know, 60 years of existence, and 1958 is the date that they were founded. It's very unique, it's very special.
This club is very special because I think it will continue for far into the future. We have so many generations now already involved. It's become an institute here in Sacramento really for adult soccer. And to know that that's going to continue on into the future is very satisfying and comforting.
I wish them good luck and keep on doing what they do. And I'm very proud of it. I can say that. I'm really, really proud of it.
I'm very proud to play for the Sacramento Verein.
I am proud to play for Verein.
I am proud to play for Verein.
I'm proud to have played for Verein.
I am proud to play for Verein Soccer Club.
I am proud to play for the Verein.
I am proud to play for the Verein.
I am proud that I did play for Verein.
I'm proud to play for Verein. Cheers, everybody.
It's an honor to play for Verein.
I'm proud to play for Verein.
I'm proud to play for Verein.
I'm proud to play for Verein.
It's an honor to play for Verein.
Thanks. Oh, it's on film.